Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Other Games channel, and have a rather surprising little thing that Super7 recently announced. You guys have probably seen my previous videos in the past about these reaction figures from Super7, but literally a few days ago, or the day I'm recording this, they announced Wave 3 of their blind box range, which was rather interesting because we don't have Wave 2 yet, and yet here we go, they already released Wave 3. Now, like I said, this game is a very surprising announcement because with Wave 2, which was announced early in February, they posted on social media about who was going to be in Wave 2, and it was going to be the Count, Super Grover, 2 variants of Big Bird, and then 2 variants of the Yip Yip Martians. So, I was pretty excited about that when I found out about it because, well, besides the Count, I don't have any of the other characters, so I was really looking forward to it. But then 2 weeks later, they announced Wave 3, and for some reason, unlike Wave 2, Wave 3 was available to order on the store. And I thought, okay, that's rather a bit bizarre, but what I thought was even more bizarre was the fact that most of the figures in Wave 3 are essentially, for the most part, the same characters that were in Wave 1. And I was like, okay, why do they do that? But then I dig a little bit deeper into this. Now, there are actually some differences between these figures in this wave compared to Wave 1, which I'll showcase as we get into this. But I thought it was a rather strange announcement, but you know what? I can't really complain because, well, as you guys have seen in my previous videos, I do like these figures, so I thought it was really cool. And yeah, this is so I got this around the time they announced this. They actually announced it at a very fitting time because it was their Valentine's Day and President's Day events where they basically, you get free shipping on items $40 or more. So I decided to get this, and in addition to that, I had a 10% off coupon. So I did get this directly from Super7's website. So this is, of course, what these would look like if they were displayed on a store shelf. Here we go. Just give you a little view of that very briefly. So I gotta say, I do like the color of the boxes in Wave 3 compared to Wave 1, which Wave 1 was like kind of a bluish gray in a way. So here at the front, we have Ernie, Oscar, and Guy Smiley. And then we have all the figures in here and their rarities. We have Ernie and Bert. We have Oscar the Grouch, and then what looks like to be a mystery variant of Oscar the Grouch, maybe, and then Guy Smiley. And on the back we have Bert, Guy Smiley, then another image of Ernie right there. So that's everybody we can get in here. So, of course, I decided to get the full case just so I'm pretty much guaranteed to get everybody. So that's the main reason why. And right off the bat, I can already tell this is an Oscar figure. But as to which version of Oscar this is, well, I think I've already been spoiled. I think this is the mystery one. Because look at that, the garbage can is all glittery. And what color is Oscar when he comes out? Okay, so he's like a... Huh. That's cool. Wow. It's a glittery, dark green Oscar. I love it. That is... Huh. First one right off the box, and it's the mystery Oscar. That is... Wow. I love it. This is probably my favorite variant of Oscar we've had so far. Now, in Wave 1 of the blind boxes, they did the regular Oscar figure, which is the same Oscar that was in Wave 2 of the regular reaction figures that Super7 did for Sesame Street, which I, of course, already own. And I almost lost him, but he does come with Slimy. And this Slimy, I think I know Slimy's... I know it's very hard to tell with the camera, but I think he might be a little bit glittery, too. I don't know, it's very unknown, but he definitely looks a bit darker than the slimy figures from the... Not slimy figures, the slimy accessories that we've had in the previous Oscar figures by Super7. So, put him on the rim of the trash can. There we go. The Mystery Oscar right off the bat. Now, the interesting thing about the Mystery Oscar, there's no ratio or... what do they call it? Rarity for the Mystery Oscar, but I did a little bit of process of elimination, 3, 6, 8, 10. I'm assuming the Mystery Oscar is 2 and 12, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I can already feel this might be another Oscar. I'm very curious if this is the another mystery Oscar, or maybe it's the regular Oscar. Really want me to find out. See what the trash can looks like. If I can get it open, and it's okay, this is a different colored trash can, so this is a different Oscar. That's cool. And oh, the lid on this one's a little bit loose. That's interesting. And there we go. And yeah, this Oscar, that lid feels so weird. Anyways, anyway, he's 2 and 12, so I mean, I should be getting another Oscar in here anyway, so I'm not that disappointed. But there we go. That's the Wave 3 Oscar, and he is a little bit noticeably different than the Oscar figure we've had before. I've noticed he's a bit of a brighter green, and his trash can's like a bit more, I don't know, plasticky, painted look rather than the kind of metallic look that they were going with the previous Oscar figure. I'll actually bring the other Oscar down here for a comparison. Oh, almost moved my shelves around a bit. Okay, so this is the Oscar we just opened, and this is the Oscar from before. So yeah, very actually noticeable difference between the two. So that's actually interesting to keep in mind if you guys are planning on getting these yourself. Here we go. And of course, just like all the other Oscars, can't be alone because he's got another Slimy, and just trying to open the bag as carefully as I can. I don't want to lose Slimy. There we go. Just get the bag open there. There we go. And let me do a little comparison between the Slimies right here. It's the, yep. The Slimies are exactly the same, but the Oscars are noticeably different. So, there we go. Oh no. Get out of there, Slimy. There we go. Almost lost Slimy inside Oscar's trash can. Alright. Just get, oh. Can he go on the rim? There we go. Took a little bit of finagling, but there we go. That's, that was the regular Oscar for Wave 3, that is. Like I said, okay, this is a lighter box. This is definitely a different figure, thankfully. Which one is it? Very curious who it is. Might just do a little feelsy test. This says, okay, this is definitely Ernie. I can tell this is Ernie. And there we go. We have, we have Ernie right here. And so, we did have an Ernie figure in Wave 1 and also in Wave 1 of the regular reaction figures. So, it was kind of weird that they added some characters we already had in blind box form, but just like with the Oscar, there is a brief little difference between the Ernies, which I'll quickly just get the Ernie figure I already have before. So this is the Ernie we just got, and this is the Ernie I had before, so I noticed mine has, this one has smaller pupils than this one. That's interesting. And, yeah, the main difference, of course, is that he's got different colored pants. So the newer one has the darker blue pants, or jeans, I guess. I'm not sure. And then just like the other Ernie, he does come with rubber ducky, which I can tell looks exactly the same as the other one we got. So get that open right there. And then just put rubber ducky right in Ernie's hand. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show this. Since Super 7's reaction figures are meant to resemble action figures, they have articulation, 5 points of articulation, the head, both arms, and then both legs right there. So that is Ernie right there. Just put him right in front of the Oscars. There we go. Which, funny enough, around the time I'm recording this video, the actual Oscars, the Academy Awards, are coming up very soon, so that's funny. And Ernie's rarity is 3 and 12, so gonna get 3 of him in here. Not sure if I'm gonna be opening up the full case here. I might just be opening up until I get a full set. And this is definitely Bert. We just got Ernie, and now we're gonna get his friend Bert. If I can just... Come on. Alright, there we go. There he is. Mr. Yellow Banana looking man himself. There we go. And there we go. There's good old Bert right there. And very similar to the Ernie figure, unlike the Bert figure we've had before from Wave 1 of the reaction figures and Wave 1 for the blind boxes, he has slightly different colored pants, which like I've done before, I will bring the previous Bert figure to do a bit of a comparison. Alright, this is the new Bert, and this is the old Bert, so, kind of the opposite of the new Ernie, so did I say Ert? Oh my god. So the new Bert has lighter green pants, and then the previous Bert has dark colored pants, so there we go. Other than that, they're kind of relatively the same in terms of, like, everything else except the pants color. So there we go, that is Bert. And then, just like the other Bert figure, does come with Bernice, and Bernice, from what I assume, is the same as before, so no differences with her. Get her out of there. Alright. Bert and his pigeon Bernice. Alright, we'll just try to put him next to Ernie if possible. I'll just put Bert right behind the Oscars. Maybe he's trying to hide from Ernie. Don't want to deal with his antics, maybe. Let's just call it that. Alright, and just like with Ernie, Bert's rarity's 3 and 12, so another very common one. So the only guy I'm missing right now is Guy Smiley. Let's see if this ends up being him. This is, yep, I think, wow, the first 5 boxes, and they end up being everybody in the set. That is, oh, never mind. Okay, so we did get our first repeat, that is Ernie right there. My mistake. I felt like a different shaped head, and I'm like, is this Guy Smiley? Nope, that was Ernie. It's to be expected, of course, he is 3 and 12. Super common. Basically, in this case, 1 in every 4 boxes will have an Ernie figure. This is, okay, now this for sure is Guy Smiley. Yep, I can feel the accessory. If I can just get the bag open there. Alright, there he is. Mr. Game Show host himself, and the one figure that I was really excited to get, Guy Smiley right there. Looking all fabulous. And, of course, I don't have the previous Guy Smiley figure that they did in Wave 2 of the reaction figures. So, and this is, of course, his blind box debut, so there he is. Guy Smiley. And he looks really good. The mouth and everything, I love the profile. And, I did look at the pictures between this one and the one we've gotten before, which I don't have yet. But the main difference is, of course, they're different colored jackets, so the new Guy Smiley figure we have right here has a brighter blue jacket than the Guy Smiley from Wave 2 of the regular reaction figures. So there he is, Guy Smiley. As I said before, the one figure I was looking forward to the most in this set, well, besides the Mystery Oscar, and honestly, that Mystery Oscar is so amazing. And his accessory, just like the other Guy Smiley figure, is a loaf of bread. Right there. Simple, but nice. Loaf of bread. It's got those... Hold on, let me just give you a bit of a closer look at the face. There we go. It's got the typical Sesame Street looking eyes. Looking nice there. And can you focus back in on my... Thank you. Alright. That's good. So, Guy Smiley's rarity is 2 and 12, so he's slightly more harder to find than Ernie and Bert are. So yeah, that was basically the whole sets, all the figures. Of course, besides Ernie, he was the only repeat I ended up opening up, but I ended up getting everybody else within the first, like, 6 boxes, so that's actually pretty neat. I'm gonna assume, like, the other boxes in here are probably just repeats of the other characters that I've already opened up, so I'm probably not going to bother opening up those, unless there ends up being more than one mystery variant of Oscar that I don't know about, because it doesn't show a rarity, so maybe there's a different Oscar for each opening, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not going to bother figuring that out. Yeah, I'll probably just, with these spare boxes that I haven't opened up yet, I'll probably just end up maybe, I don't know, selling them or giving them away at some point. I don't know. Probably not on YouTube, maybe just like outside of it, like eBay or something, but who knows. Anyways, that's about it for this unboxing video. Now, I do apologize for not opening up the full case here, but, I mean, I already got everybody, so I don't think there's really any point for me to open up the rest, but anyways, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, as per usual, these figures are good. Was a little bit bummed that they're essentially just figures we've already gotten before. Well, the characters, that is. I mean, there are slight differences, especially, you know, Bert and Ernie's pants, Guy Smiley's jacket, and then Oscar having some slight color variations here and there, but yeah. I am definitely looking forward to Wave 2 way more. I don't know when Wave 2 is coming out. Super 7 hasn't officially announced when that's coming out, but they did say, in a reply to a social media comment, somebody was asking, like, oh, Wave 3 is already out, where's Wave 2? And then they replied saying, like, oh, coming to Target very soon. And I'm thinking in my head, oh, please don't tell me they're going to be only available at Target. That's going to be unfortunate, because, yeah, I don't really gotta explain it. You guys probably know what I'm thinking, but anyways. But yeah, but I'm looking forward to Wave 2. If Wave 2 ends up showing up on Super 7's website, I'll definitely plan on ordering those and doing a video on those, because I'm really looking forward to those, because as I brought up earlier in the video, besides the Count, I don't have any of the other characters. I don't have, you know, Super Grover, Big Bird, or the Yip Yip Martians, so I'm really looking forward to Wave 2 when that comes out. Yeah, bizarre that Wave 3 came out before Wave 2. Anyways, I've been dragging it on long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more to come on this channel. This is Tyler from the Games channel, signing out.